Good morning to you. I hope and pray that you are doing well this Tuesday morning. Time for another After the Sermon. I ask you this question: how well do you handle change? Do you like change, especially unexpected change? So this past Sunday, we were dealing with some changes here at Southside, as many of you know. I got some pictures for you here. I took this picture Sunday morning about 7 o'clock. And so if you look right above that arrow there, you'll see a utility pole that is going across Tremere Road, and that's right by the church building there. And so this actually happened about 4 o'clock Sunday morning, and somebody rolled over and hit that pole, and it came crashing down, and so it laid there into Sunday morning. And so we had to make some changes on what we were going to do because we were without electricity at the church building. And so our elders, according to their wisdom, had us meet in the back parking lot. And so I took some pictures, and this is, I believe this was right before class started, and everybody met in the back, and we tried to get everybody in the shade as best as we could. And I think it went real well, especially for how quickly this had to be thrown together so that we could worship together. And the comments that I've heard and from what people have said, I think that everybody really enjoyed it. Everybody liked it, and maybe it's something we'll try again in the future, minus the utility pole going across Tremere and the building being without electricity. But maybe we will purposely try to do this again, to where maybe we meet outside for worship. Okay. We were in John chapter 5 Sunday morning, and of course we were looking at the invalid that Jesus healed by the pool on the Sabbath day. And talking about change, it doesn't seem like that person was expecting to be healed that day. And in fact, he didn't even ask Jesus to be healed. Jesus sought him out, and Jesus gave him the commands, and Jesus healed him. And it really doesn't even seem like it had a lot to do with the man's faith at all. He did obey Jesus and do the command, so it did take some faith, I guess, but it was unusual that here was someone that wasn't seeking Jesus to be healed, but Jesus sought him out. And so when we look at that, how did that change his life? He was forever changed from that day going forward. He no longer had to sit by the pool hoping to get in before anybody else. His life was changed after suffering for 38 years. But more than that, spiritually, his life was changed. And that's what happens when we come to know Christ as well. Something has to change. Something in our life has to be different after we come to know Christ. And so that can make unexpected changes to be good and to be a blessing, as long as it comes from the Lord. Now, I don't know if we'll ever meet outside for worship service again or not, but I think that everybody that was there will probably remember that maybe for the rest of our lives. Remember that one time we had to meet in the back parking lot on a Sunday morning, and we had Bible class and we had worship, and you remember the closeness that we had, and everything that happened, and how everybody had good spirits, even those that were sitting in the sun and had to break out the umbrellas to cover from the sun. It was good, and I think it was good for us. I hope and pray that you have a great rest of your week. Remember, God loves you. I love you. God willing, we'll see you back again next week. God bless.